Hey guys, so I'm here to do a new series called Scrap Yarn Fridays. So this is going to be mostly using up my scrap yarn that I have in my stash, just to get it out. And so I'm gonna do different projects based on scrap yarn. So the first project was recommended to me by my neighbor to pick a book that I'm currently reading and do a crochet project based on the book. So the two books I picked that I can do. These are the two books that I've identified that I can do make a project for. And I'm going to do it based off the colors on their cover. So the first book is that I'm currently reading, I'm like about halfway through it, is Just for the Cameras by Megan Quinn. And I'm going to take this dark pink. The lighting in my apartment this time of the morning is not super great. Take this dark pink and this lemony yellow and make a book sleeve for this book. And actually that'll probably fit maybe some other like bigger books that I have about this size that are about, this is like a 500-page book roughly. So I'm gonna make a book sleeve for that book. And then another book that I'm currently reading that I was going to make a book sleeve for was The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. And I've picked out these, this blue and these pink and a little bit of white yarn that I have left. And so some of these are actually either partial skeins or scrap yarn, most of it, except for this new skein that I'll be opening just for the camera cover. But those are the two books I'm eating more than these two books right now, just disclaimer, but these are the two books that I was able to pick out yarn for in my stash that I already had colors for, that I felt like represented the cover of the book. So I think I'm going to start with doing the Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. It's going to be the first one I do. And then I can give you an update a little bit later on how the progress on the book sleeve is going. And I'm thinking for the book sleeve for the Love Hypothesis, I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start with the blue and go like, I want to say about like halfway up, and then maybe do a little white in between, and then do the pink, and then maybe do another strip of white towards the top, and then I'm thinking either a pink or a blue button with a pink loop or something along those lines for the closure. And obviously these book sleeves I'm hoping I can use, for like other size books that are similar width, like a close knit book is about the similar width to the Love Hypothesis. So I could use that when I go on vacation this summer, or I could hopefully maybe I'll be able to use the Just for the Camera one and put both the Till Summer Do Us Part and a close knit in one book sleeve, and just bring one book sleeve with me on vacation to protect my books in my backpack. So yeah, I will be back with an update, and I have other updates too that I can share towards the end of the video of other scrap yarn projects that I am also currently working on that are kind of bigger scrap yarn projects other than just book sleeves, that I can also share in this series that I am starting. But I will be back shortly. Hey guys, just a quick update on my book sleeve for the Love Hypothesis book sleeve that I'm working on. I finished doing the base and I'm just doing the rounds of the single crochets on the project. So I'm going to see how far this light blue yarn that I have left over will take me, and then go from there with these other yarns that I have. And I think I have a darker blue yarn that could work too out of a scrap if I need it. So it's like a marine blue that might be really pretty, that I could use potentially. So I'll just have to see, but yeah, I definitely know it fits around the book perfectly. So it's the right size for this book. So I'm just doing the single crochet rounds, and I will update you later on. Guys, so this is what I have for my book sleeve for the Love Hypothesis so far. So I'm gonna do the white, and then I'm gonna do the pink, and I think that should be enough to cover up past here, so I can do the closure for the loop and stuff like that. We shall see. If not, I can always do another round of like an inch or so of white at the top too, because I do have white. But this is what I have so far. So I will have a little bit of the blue, this light blue left over for scrap. But it fits the book perfectly, and I think it's going to be kind of a cool book sleeve. So yeah. So this is where I'm at on my book sleeve for the Love Hypothesis. And I think I'm gonna be able to finish it today, and then start on the book sleeve for just for the cameras by Megan Quinn, which was the other book sleeve that I had mentioned the other day that I'm gonna make. Based on current reads. Hey guys, so I finished my oopsies. The book sleeve for the Love Hypothesis, so I just need to do the button loop thing on the back, then put a button on it tomorrow, and I'll finish it up tomorrow and then start the one for the Megan Quinn book. But this is how my Love Hypothesis, or the Love Hypothesis book sleeve came out. I used colors based on, like I said before, based on the Love Hypothesis book. So I finished it, and I'm happy with how it turned out. And I just need to decide tomorrow what color button loop I want and what color button I want to put on it. But I'm happy with the results. Hey guys, so I finished my Love Hypothesis book sleeve. I just sewed on the button and I did the button loop. And I wove in all my ends because I was not going to leave that for the last minute because I hate weaving in ends. So I did take the time to weave in all of the ends, even the two on the inside where I had changed yarn colors. And I decided to use a white button-ish for the closure. I actually kind of love how it came out. It came out good. the button loop is a little not super centered, but yeah, that's fine with me. Not a huge minor mistake on my part. I probably should have counted more into the middle for stitches, but I'll do that on the second one. So this one might just be a little unique from all the others. But I'm gonna start on the just for the camera book sleeve next, either later today or tomorrow. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping to start it maybe today, even this morning. We shall see. But I did finish one book sleeve, so far, and I'm happy the way it came out, and the book fits perfectly in there. So yeah. Hey guys, so I'm gonna just decided that I'm just gonna. I think I'm gonna start with the yellow yarn first. That's a little bit stiffer for the base of the just for the camera book sleeve, and then add in the pink towards the top, because this is just not working as well as I was hoping. So I am gonna start over on that. I just don't know if that's gonna be. Maybe I'll get the base done today, but because I have all this to frog. But yeah. So I might just move on for right now, temporarily, to that little basket that I was working on. Yeah, see if I can make headway on that. The small one that I want to put on the coffee table, and I'm doing out of scrap yarn. Anyways, yeah, you know which one I'm talking about. So that is what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna start this book sleeve over later on today, maybe, potentially. But I'm just gonna. This isn't really. I don't know. It's a little bit of a disappointment in terms of the. The fact that it's not working up the way it should. But I'm just going to. I think because even though this is a cotton yarn, it's like a softer, pretty much cotton, so maybe that could be why. I might just need to find a different dark pink to use, but I'm not really sure what I have for a dark pink yarn. I might have to get something. I think this is the only one I have, so I think if I use this after I've worked up the sleeve a little bit more, it might work better. I'm hoping. But we shall see. Because I don't really have anything right now that's really working. So I think I'm going to grab that little basket that I've been working on and just work on my little scrap basket. Maybe, hopefully, maybe get the base of that done today. Hey guys, so I finished my scrap yarns, my small basket for the coffee table. So yeah, so I'm gonna restart. I think the book cover, book sleeve, excuse me, for the just for the camera by Megan Quinn, and I'm gonna start with this yellow yarn that I have. I think that'll be sturdier, and then switch to the pink. But I'm happy with how this basket came out. I feel like it's going to be fun to have on the coffee table to hold some stuff. So yeah, like I could hold these stitch markers and maybe these Pokemon cards that I've been meaning to unpackage, which I need to film a video of that soon. So yeah, the just like little trinkets and stuff like that. Yeah, see, I could flop it over, but yeah, you get the idea. So I'll figure that out. But anyways, I think I hopefully will finish 3 scrap yarn projects in this video. But we shall see. So I finished the base, and I'm starting up working up the walls of the book sleeve for the just for the camera by Megan Quinn. So I will probably post this video on the 6th of March and then post it up and do another update for the 13th for scrap yarn video. But I'm gonna probably end it here because I don't want to make it too long. So yeah, and then I update on my other scrap yarn projects. I think I'm about like halfway done with the basket that I'm making to go under my keyboard to put my piano books in. And then I need to work more on the base of the other smaller basket that I want to put on my coffee table to put like small stuff in for the coffee table, like a catch-all dish for the coffee table. I still need to work on that, and then whenever I can, I'm working through the scrap yarn throw blanket that's in the closet. That's starting to get pretty decently sized. And then the only other scrap yarn project I have is my cowl that I'm working on, and that's about quarter, I would say. So that one's making progress as well. But yeah, that is it for this video. If you guys have any comments of videos I should do, please do comment down below or on my Facebook page. I hope everybody has an amazing day. Bye.